What's up, everybody? Crypto Hedge here with another super exciting update. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties with this new live stream platform, and that's why I had to set up a new live stream. So hold on one second, guys. Just getting situated real quick so that I can actually record this. But Litecoin, man, Litecoin has been doing fantastic. No surprise at all. So let's get to this. Everything is blood red today. Everything is blood red today. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Yeah, smash that like button. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are awesome. All right, so let's check out this chart real quick. I just wanted to make a video. I mean, you know, we're seeing exactly what I was talking about in my last two videos. Some super exciting stuff. This isn't even the right chart. Hold on one second. Let's go to Litecoin to the Bitcoin ratio. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Man. Let's just load that chart in. Look at that. It's on its way up. It's doing fantastic. And it's not even done yet. Look at that. It has to break this barrier to really just head up and be. You can just see for yourself it's starting to head up. Everything else is blood red. You know, we're seeing a little bit of improvements with some coins, but man, look at Litecoin. $42. It dropped, like I said, it was going to drop down, little dips from $40. It dipped down all the way to, I think, $34.50. I think that's as far as it went, maybe $34.90. But it really essentially did not go below $35. You know, it picked up a 10,000 Litecoin order at $35, and it has just blasted up. I mean, the volume has been going through the roof while everything is continuing to die. It's incredible. Ethereum is just, I can't even look at Ethereum. But that is just extremely exciting. You know, it's not done yet. You know, this is just a quick update. You know, I wanted to tune in, see how excited you guys are, because, you know, this is, look at that. That's incredible. Oh, man. Plus, we're seeing some nice upward movement with the Litecoin to dollar ratio. So this is amazing. It's amazing. Look at that. Litecoin is the only green in a sea of red. That's just amazing. And Bitcoin really dropped low. It dropped so low last night, early morning. And I just knew that was when it was going to happen. And I don't think it's done yet. I don't think it's finished. Yeah, it's dipped down. You know, I feel like we're going to have a little bit of upward movement, but a possible downward movement after that. I really haven't, you know, looked too far into Bitcoin in the graphs. I've really only been looking at Litecoin. You can see for yourself, you know, the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio is up 8.91%. It's continuing to grow. The volume is increasing. Look at the volume. Just yesterday, when I made that video with you guys, you know, the videos, I retitled the video. I titled it to get your Litecoin while you still can. And, you know, if you didn't see that video last night, I think you're a little late to the party. But we went up significantly in the 24-hour volume. Unbelievable. And our market cap is increasing ever so slowly, but this is just amazing. You know, this volume it increasing at such great rates. Like I said, Litecoin's making its way up to the top. Ethereum, it was at what, $170 yesterday? It's at $168. Really no growth. I feel like maybe some whales are pumping it up right now. It's not really going up, and I don't think it's going to be going up. I think it's going to be continuing that downtrend motion because of all of the FUD and the huge breach of all of those Ethereum coins. The hack, that really lowered the volume, the value. I mean, you can even look for yourself right here. Let's look. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. You see that? That's incredible. That was a huge dump. So I don't know. I just don't see Ethereum really catching any ground. I think it's kind of just probably the most dead of them all. And then Bitcoin might continue to fall the closer we get to August 1st. And I think Litecoin is just going to keep showing its strength. It's just going to keep going up. It's not going to stop. People are throwing their Bitcoin into Litecoin like there's no tomorrow. And they're also transferring it to Tether, USD for the time being because they want to get back in closer to August 1st. So I don't think Bitcoin has finished. I don't think Ethereum is finished. And I think Ripple is just a little, peasant to the other coins. And Litecoin is just making its way up to the top. Clear and simple. And I'm glad you guys are tuning in. I'm glad. I mean, my last video blew up as well. I've been getting tons of traction on that video. People are just seeing what I'm talking about more and more. I am like the Litecoin fanatic over here. And I haven't even looked into any coins because I've just been looking at Litecoin right now. And I still haven't looked into Tezos like I talked about on my last video. I'm just really focused on the light. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. And it's not finished yet. That's like the best part. We're just seeing the start. And the fact that Litecoin has this much growth during such a bloodbath just shows that Litecoin is going to be leading us out of this battle. Litecoin is going to be the leader and the winner of this battle, and it's honestly astounding. It's exciting. It's amazing. It's so great to see Litecoin blasting off into outer space, overpowering and running over all of the other coins, including Bitcoin, in regards to growth. Litecoin is just substantial. It's beautiful. So even right now at $41, the fact is right now, if Bitcoin does drop down to $1,500, we're going to see Litecoin go down a little more. Litecoin to USD, that is, not Litecoin to Bitcoin. So we're going to see this go back down maybe a little more. But this is remaining strong. It's going to continue to grow. And I think Bitcoin is not done dropping yet, which is going to cause this to honestly grow even more as people throw their Bitcoin into Litecoin. So don't look at the Litecoin to USD chart right now. It's a little bit irrelevant in the times that we're in. Look at the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio and how that shows its strength, how that shows that it's going to be leading us out of this battle over any other coin. It's the place to be, period. But, I just wanted to make this quick update. I'm going to check the chat box real quick and see what you guys are up to. Yeah, we just need a whale. We just need a whale to make a splash to ride that wave. And see, the thing is, Litecoin is rising, and it's becoming more and more bullish as it rises. The bigger bulls are going to get in, the more it rises if it hits those support levels at the top. Yeah, Litecoin is going to lead us out of here. That is the 100% truth. It's shown absolutely too much strength. It's shown way too much strength for it to do anything but lead us. It's literally the leading cryptocurrency right now. Bitcoin is like literally irrelevant right now. And Litecoin is the most relevant. So it's awesome. People are doubting Bitcoin. They're leaving Bitcoin, transferring out to fiat, or transferring over to Litecoin. That's why the volume has been growing so much. We had such a huge decline in Bitcoin just less than 24 hours ago. So people are jumping into this, and I think there's even more doubt that it's going up a little bit. People aren't really buying it because they just have a feeling that it's going to keep going down. It's not finished dying. I think it's going to hit around probably $1,500. It could even hit lower. If I've been looking at the charts and I see that it could possibly even hit lower than $1,500, and that just strengthens. At this point, it just strengthens Litecoin. Litecoin is the leader of the pack. Yeah, this is amazing. Litecoin is the only growing coin during this massive bloodbath. It's incredible. And if you guys haven't already, check out my other videos. Like and subscribe to this channel. Comment once this video is posted if you're going to be tuning in after the live stream so that I can see your comments and answer them. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the chat box. I'd be happy to answer them. We can converse for a little bit and go over some things. And if you guys didn't see my last video, go check it out because I make a couple good points on Charlie Lee. Charlie Lee is the biggest face, in my opinion, and really it's quite obvious that Charlie Lee is the biggest face in cryptocurrencies right now. Nothing tops the Charlie Lee, Mr. Chub Lee. So Satoshi Light is leading us. He's got a plan. He's got an agenda. I threw out a bunch of conspiracies that I personally have in that last video that I made yesterday on why Charlie Lee is so important to the community and why he is going to make Litecoin truly the silver to whatever Bitcoin ends up being. And that's going to be a lot higher of a value of Litecoin, not only into the Bitcoin ratio, but into the US dollar ratio. So getting in now is completely undervalued. If you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat box. I know you guys are excited. I love my followers. You guys are awesome. Keep it updated. You guys already know what's up. I've been saying this. My channel blew up. I've only had my channel for what? 25 days. I've just had unbelievable support, likes, comments, you name it, I've got it. And I'm doing this for everyone. I'm not doing this to play games or disappear or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm here for you guys. I want to support you guys. I want you guys to ride along on the journey. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yes, I want to talk about that. The MIT website that has the Litecoin countdown. It's really interesting. It's kind of weird because a university has a subdomain with the countdown of Litecoin leading up to August 1st. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys have already seen it. If one of you guys can post the link in the chat box, other people can kind of figure out what it is. There's a lot of speculation on it. Charlie Lee even mentioned it and tweeted about it. As of right now, it's basically a rumor, and Charlie Lee kind of threw down the rumor a little bit. So I don't know. I couldn't give much credibility to it, but the fact that it's there, the fact that it's a university subdomain, somebody that is intelligent, that knows, is probably a computer geek or whatever. I don't know what it is. It's just too much of a huge rumor. There's no backing of the rumor. Literally nobody knows what it is. Like nobody knows who made it, etc. And they're trying to find that out. And then there's an address on the website as well for donations. So it's kind of weird. I don't know what's going to happen after August 1st. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to pull up the website real quick, the MIT website, just so that you guys can get a quick look at it. And there's also a, here, let me pull it up right now. Hold on 1 second, guys. There it is. So there's even a post on TradingView basically talking about the MIT website. And then there goes in with the conspiracy that I made yesterday. I've been sticking to that conspiracy that Charlie Lee, for some reason to me, from my thorough research that I've done, I just feel like it has some connection to Satoshi or something like that. Litecoin is just too relevant, too similar to the Bitcoin platform. Bitcoin is faceless. Charlie Lee is the biggest face in the crypto community. And you guys already know why I don't like Ethereum or really care for Ethereum. It's been a quick up and quick down. Same with the creators and developers of Ethereum. They're kind of lost for words, tried to implement something that didn't work out. So it's incredibly interesting. And this post kind of basically points out some key things that make some sense. And if you guys haven't already, I mean, I'm not even going to go over everything that I said in the last video on my conspiracy. You can skip to probably 3/4 of the live stream that I made yesterday, and you can see what I'm talking about. It makes complete sense. But we can look at the website real quick. Here's the website right here. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Someone must have gotten a subdomain or access to a subdomain, and they put this with this web domain. And the inquiries, they haven't been answering, as I've heard, they haven't been answering any inquiries. There's really no tracking of why this website is up, with a countdown leading up to August 1st, with a huge Litecoin symbol, and then a deposit address. So maybe this website will still be up once something crazy happens that this countdown is portraying, and we'll have the wallet key still there for people to donate once something huge happens to the community. So check out that website. It's not fishy or anything. You can go on it, check it out, and also check out the TradingView thing. And you can also hear me out on my last live stream about what I think about Charlie Lee, because he's a big deal. He's much bigger of a deal than people have realized. He's been around since the beginning. He's been around since Bitcoin. He has too much involvement in the crypto space. His brother is the CEO of one of the biggest exchanges. I think Charlie Lee is a man with a plan, and Litecoin is going to become silver without a doubt. It's going to keep growing. That is just incredible, incredible madness. Look at that volume. It's beautiful. And now we don't know. We don't know if it's going to split. We don't know if it's going to hard fork. We still don't know any of that yet. I haven't seen any new postings or rumors or whatnot about it. All I know is that I'm not in Bitcoin right now. I don't have any Bitcoin, and I have almost everything in Litecoin, and it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful place to be. And we'll see how high it goes. We'll see how high the Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio goes. And the fact that it's breaking these resistance levels and growing and showing uptrend, and you already saw my cup and handle right here that was based off of some speculation, and it's really panning out. It's really looking good. It's amazing. So, and the fact that it's growing like this just shows that it's going to continue to grow, and it's going to be leading us out of this value battle, and it's going to be keeping its value as well as increasing in value. Because you already know, I told you that. Look at that. I already told you that Bitcoin is going to continue to dip, in my belief. And if Bitcoin does hard fork, if it splits, and we end up with 2 Bitcoins or whatever, Litecoin is just going to explode regardless. Just from what we're seeing right here, it's going to explode regardless. That's just incredible. And I want to thank you guys for following me, keeping updated, asking awesome questions when I make my live streams. And thank you for all the support and watching my videos and subscribing. It's been pretty awesome. And you can see from my last videos, I'm not the biggest YouTuber, but you can see that just from the likes alone, I'm not talking a bunch of crap to you guys. I'm here to help you guys. And I'm not looking for recognition. I'm not here for that. I'm here to provide you guys with some accurate information and updates. Yeah, I think that I was already talking about my last video, Jimmy, that I think that it's going to be $200 give or take by the end of the year. In my personal belief, I think there's much more of a chance of it to be even higher than in value than 200 by the end of the year than it's for it to be lower. So that just says something right there. And it depends. It depends on Bitcoin's path. We're already seeing massive strength in Litecoin, and it depends on Bitcoin's path. It really depends on its path to determine really how much growth Litecoin is going to see. Right now, it's just insane how much growth we're going to see with Litecoin. It's insane. I just cannot see it being less than 200 by the end of the year, if not a crap ton more. Thank you, Nick Mills. You're awesome. Give this guy a like. Through this whole bloodbath this weekend, Litecoin held stronger. Yes, it sure did, and it is not finished. We're getting extremely bullish with Litecoin, and it's just so awesome to see. And I was telling you in my last videos, I said $40 really is the support level. It really is. Yeah, it dropped down to $34.80 this morning, but do you see how fast it launched back up? Did you see that? So for me to be saying, oh, $35 is the support level, wouldn't make sense for me to say that because it's not true. It was too quick of a dip for it to dip down to $34.90 or whatever. And now it's all the way back up. Where is it? Let's see. It's back up to $41.72. And I don't even think it's going to stop from here. But if Bitcoin dips lower, we could see Litecoin follow its path a little bit. But I don't see it going back down. It could dip real quick back down to $35. But I don't know. You'd be gambling. And like I said in my last video, I'd much rather buy my Litecoin at $45, $40, and lose that potential $5 profit of the barely being a chance of it going back down to $35 and having an order at only $35 and not getting that order filled, and then it jumps up and explodes. I don't want to miss that buy-in order. So I'd rather buy it at $40 and be comfortable and not be worrying and seeing the strength of Litecoin. I hope it making sense. I'm a little tired right now. I'm like not speaking English correctly, but this is awesome stuff. And you guys already know that from my very first video, I am a Litecoin fanatic. Since oh man, it's crazy. Since my very first video, all I care about is Litecoin. Yeah, I'm invested in altcoins. Yeah, I'm invested in, just a few altcoins, and I have my top picks on my first video. And those top picks still stand, and I'm including a few more top picks. I've been looking at Stellar Lumens. I've been looking at Stratus pretty heavily because they've been showing some strength as well. The more strength the altcoins, or the relevant altcoins, if you will, the more strength we see in them, I believe the larger they're going to explode. Because they're showing that, and I'm talking relevant altcoins. I'm not talking the pump and dump ICOs that we're seeing go up 30%. On the daily charts when Bitcoin's dumping. I'm not talking about those ICOs. I'm talking about the ones like Stratus, Stellar Lumens. We can actually look at them real quick. Let me look at them to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So Stratus has really shown quite a bit of strength. This is 21%, this is 28% in the last 7 days. Stratus has been slowly growing. It's been a stable coin, not having massive jumps and massive dumps. So I'm thinking about Stratus. And the good thing about this right now is buying into Litecoin would be better than buying in any other altcoin right now, because Litecoin to Bitcoin ratio is growing. So what that means is you can buy Litecoin now, and as that ratio of Bitcoin value grows, you can sell maybe a little tiny bit of your Litecoin to buy some of these other altcoins to prepare for before they explode back up, like Stratus or Stellar Lumens or Ant Shares even. Ant Shares is a very strong coin right now. So that's something you could do with Litecoin. You can actually win by doing that, by waiting for Litecoin to jump a little bit while Bitcoin plummets. So Stratus or any other altcoin is not going to have the strength Litecoin's going to have, and you won't be losing any value. And then you can, boom, buy some altcoins before they explode after this tragic bloodbath from all the FUD going around leading up to August 1st. Sold your Bitcoin for lights. I know some people that are holding a little bit of Bitcoin just because they're just too obsessed with Bitcoin and they can't accept the fact that it's going to go down. I really personally see it going down to 1,500, and it could go down even more dependent on if it splits, you know, hard forks. So through this whole bloodbath, looking at the comments right now. Yeah, Cliff High made a prediction. I didn't buy the $99 report. I don't need to buy the $99 report. I'm not going to buy that. I do see what some of the Cliff High things, some of the things he says. He has a reputation on YouTube, especially in the crypto community. But I'd rather just hear the rumors of what Cliff High predicted. And he predicted triple-digit Litecoin by way before the end of the year, actually, by like September, I think it was. I don't know if any of you have bought the $99 report from Cliff High, but that's what I've seen, that it's going to be triple digits by September. And you already heard in my last video, I think that Litecoin's making its way up to the top. It's making its way up to second place. I see it happening. Nothing makes me think otherwise. Litecoin is making its way up. Ethereum is just a dead animal right now. It's just dead. Ripple is a fake placement for it to be third place. Shouldn't even be there. Shouldn't be there at all. Look at this. I mean, this is just unbelievable. The flappening, as Charlie Lee says, is happening. And that's not reference from Ethereum to Bitcoin. It's reference most likely to Litecoin to Bitcoin. Litecoin to Ethereum, my bad. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're just tuning in now, you can check out some of my other videos, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment in the chat box if you have any questions. Yeah, Ethereum's dropping as well, and people are trading their Ethereum in for Bitcoin to trade into Litecoin. So people are leaving Ethereum for Litecoin. People are leaving Bitcoin for Litecoin. Both of those are happening. And of course, people are putting it back into cash, USD, because they don't want, they're scared and panicking and whatever else. I don't find that as an option for me, unless I'm going to be planning on buying Litecoin at a lower price than what it is now. But we've already seen a massive dip, and it's super bullish right now. Might have another dip if it, I'm talking Litecoin and USD, if it goes down, if Bitcoin goes down to like 1,500. Yeah, see, this is the thing. People are like complaining. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to buy a Litecoin at $40. I want to wait till it goes down to 30. I want to wait till it goes down to 28. I want to wait till it goes down to 35. And you know what I think is, why would you risk that? Knowing how much strength it has right now, I would not risk losing the ability to buy Litecoin at the price you so happen to think it's going to go to. So bank on that, because Litecoin's already undervalued. And the way it's headed right now, the way it's looking, we're going to see some massive increases, some massive pumps, massive bulls entering into the Litecoin market. The proof is in the pudding. It shows for itself. Thank you guys for all the support. Jimmy just said, I earned a subscribe. Thank you. You're awesome. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to tune out in a minute. If you guys have any questions, I know most of my followers ask a lot of really good questions. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And I'll let you know if I know the answer to. I'll tell you if it's something I have to research, so you'll understand if I have much confidence in what I'm saying to answer your question. I'm just reading the chat box. There's so much in the chat box right now. I'm trying to read through it. Litecoin all the way. I agree. Litecoin all the way. Hopefully, I'm trying to update my live streaming so that I can make it a little nicer. I downloaded Wirecast, so I might be using Wirecast from now on instead of Google Hangout or whatever that is. Because I don't have as much freedom with Google Hangout. Yeah, I wouldn't donate to that site. I just read that now. Don't donate to the site. Wait till it happens, and if you so happen to feel that you want to donate to that site, just donate to me. I'll have my I'll have my deposit key in the description. That's funny. ETH is a snake that is eating its tail. I agree, Nick. How low do I think the market cap will go? Are you speaking for all coins or a specific coin? Nick Mills, are you asking about a specific coin or just the entire market cap, which is primarily Bitcoin? Thanks for all the chats in the chat box, guys. I love the interaction. That's awesome, Hemi. That's a great idea. The earlier you start, the more you gain. Make sure, Hemi, make sure you teach your 11-year-old, everything about crypto and the ins and outs. I know that you'll take care of that. You seem to know what you're talking about, so make sure he takes care of that investment because that can turn into a lot of money if you do the right things and take the right steps. Yeah, Litecoin is good. That's awesome that he likes Litecoin. It's a place to be.
Your message to Carolyn Rich says, best man.
Check out the Prezi presentation software. I'll check that out, Ash. I don't really know exactly what that is. I haven't really heard much or anything about the Prezi. I'm an analytical guy. The total market cap, what do I think it's going to go down to? I haven't really looked into that, honestly. That's 69. It dropped down to like 62. Dropped down to like 62 last night. Could go down to the upper 50s if Bitcoin drops again, which I have a good feeling it's going to. But the market cap's going to stay strong because Litecoin, the market cap's going to stay relatively strong. It's not going to, we're going to see a bigger dip in the market cap because Bitcoin holds a lot of it. But we're going to see a continuous increase in Litecoin's market cap and the 24-hour volume. It's unbelievable how strong Litecoin is. In Ethereum Classic, it pumped up really quick and dumped down really quick. So you see it's only in the last 7 days, almost 6% down, but it jumped up to like, I don't even know what it jumped up to. It jumped up to like $25 or something like that during this bloodbath, which was just sketchy to me. It was sketchy to me. So I'm sorry, but that's Ethereum is Ethereum. It's crazy. Look at all of this red. And see, Chaincoin, I don't know much about Chaincoin. I've heard a lot of speculation on it being a scam. The fact that it's jumping so high at a ridiculous rate just screams scam to me. It screams it. Litecoin's the place to be right now. I just don't see this at all. I was looking at the charts. It seems completely fake. You guys, I don't know if any of you have Chaincoin, but I couldn't give you a recommendation or personal opinion on Chaincoin because I know too little about it. And just from the charts alone, I'm not going to invest in it. I don't care about what rumors are going around. I don't care about what FUD's going around. I've seen enough of the rumors and news or whatever, and it's not impressing me at all. SIB coin, no. Anything that's any relevant altcoin is significantly down right now. So any of them that actually have good developers and a face to them and actual potential. Chain, yeah, that's what I think. I think Chain is a pump and dump. I don't care about Chain. I couldn't give you any recommendations on it. I don't know enough about it. And from me looking at the charts, it's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. But Litecoin is a thing. Yeah, I don't have any Chaincoin, so let that stand. Momo, any thoughts on NEM? I haven't really looked at NEM. Nothing has brought NEM to my attention. It is pretty high up on the charts, but it was higher on the charts before this bloodbath. NEM was higher than Dash and I believe Ethereum Classic. NEM was like 4th place, I believe. If we look at the historical charts, let's look at the historical snapshot real quick. Let's look at this. Yeah, see NEM right here. NEM was above Litecoin. So NEM is actually in a decline from this bloodbath, and Litecoin has jumped up to 4th place from this bloodbath, and it's not finished. So NEM, I don't know enough about it. I'd have to do research, and I'd love for you to do research as well. So I don't have any NEM, and I couldn't tell you. I've really only been looking at I'm guilty, but I've only been really looking at Litecoin lately, and I'm planning on investing in some altcoins with a little bit of my very small amount of my Litecoin when that time comes to where I think the Bitcoin to Litecoin ratio is at that point. But I still do have some altcoins. Nick Mills, that's funny. You're right. I am the only person that shows that charted analysis from that video I made. And I've been including that chart in my videos since then. It's like 3 videos back. About MIT, I'm being so honest. I've read a lot into it, and I can't find any realistic approach on why it's there. Well, I know why it's there, but it doesn't have, it's a pure rumor, and it doesn't have any backing. Charlie Lee is disowning it. So I just couldn't speak on it. Like I said, if you saw my last video about what I think about Charlie Lee, and this guy, this isn't me, but this guy put 2 and 2 together, this MIT thing and Charlie Lee being Satoshi Nakamoto, those are 2 huge things that he's trying to compare. And you already know my thoughts on that from my last video. So watch, like 3/4 into my last video, you can watch and hear me out on my thoughts on Charlie Lee, and that comes in part with the countdown. But the countdown doesn't have enough reputation for me to confidently say anything about it. Yeah, auto swap's going to be a huge deal, 100%. And that's why, Charlie Lee is invested in Decred, and Decred is also going to be implementing atomic swap. And if you don't know what atomic swap is, just do a quick search on Google and get a little idea of what it is. It's very interesting. Yeah, I think the MIT thing could be, it's most likely a rumor. Probably someone got a hold of a subdomain. I don't know how easy it is for a university student to get a hold of a subdomain like that, so I don't know. Atomic swap is a huge thing. Huge thing. The Litecoin has unbelievable things on the roadmap, and it's everything that Bitcoin needs. It's everything that Bitcoin needs. And that's why you already know my thoughts on the split, and why I really personally think, my personal thoughts is that it's inevitable. It's sad to say, but it's inevitable. Too short of a period of time, too late into the panic. I just don't see a fast enough flip over for all of these things to be integrated by the deadline. All right, guys, I'm going to be tuning out right now. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. You guys are awesome. I love my subscribers. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe, and keep tracking my journey. Take care, guys.